Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a quick tutorial on Google Chrome's extension Read&Write. And so the first thing I would like to show you in Read&Write is look at all of these ads. Look at all of these bright colored fonts, buy it now, learn more. And there's even advertisements that, break the middle of the article. Well, that's really distracting for your student readers, right? So you're going to need to find a way to eliminate those distractions. And the way to do that using Read&Write is on the taskbar here in the far right, you'll see this item, Simplify Page. Click on that. It'll open up a new tab for you. And then notice there's no more distracting article or advertisements, no buy it now, get this quick. And actually, there's a little subtaskbar down here where you can simplify the text even more. So see, there's nothing here but just the text itself. You simplify it, and it starts taking away information that isn't necessarily part of the core, important information. One thing to consider though, it does take away the picture. So if you have visual learners, that is something to consider when teaching and letting students use this. But you can keep simplifying it, and it just keeps reducing it down to the core pieces of information needed. So that's very customizable for students who are emerging at reading level, or even for those over reading level if they want to just keep it the way it was. Secondly, I would like to show you this hover speech option. So I'm actually going to go ahead and simplify it just a little bit more. And so here's the hover speech option. It's the far left side. Click on that, and then you just take the mouse cursor.
A California redwood forest has officially been returned to a group of native tribes. Save the Redwoods League has donated more than
So as you can see there, you got to be very careful where the mouse cursor hovers over, but it reads aloud the article for students that might do better with audible options or with audio options, and even for emerging readers to learn words phonetically as they go. And so that is also a very critical vocab building tool for your students to use as well. And talking about vocab, the second option I'd like to show you is the dictionary option. So right next to hover speech, you have the dictionary option here. Go ahead and click on actually, you want to highlight the word first. Let's go ahead and highlight, let's say, coalition. Say I'm a student, I don't know what coalition is. Highlight it. And then you want to click on that dictionary option, and boom, you have the word coalition right here. And then you have different definitions of coalition and the part of speech that it also is part of. And so you can click on this arrow pointing at coalition. And it says the word for you. So that also helps reinforce that phonetic learning. Additionally to the dictionary option, if you highlight coalition, let's just stick with coalition, highlight coalition again. Next to dictionary, you have picture dictionaries. So if you click on that, it'll show coalition, and they'll provide a visual to help students kind of build on their knowledge of the word coalition. As you can see here, after looking at the definition, they can be like, oh, look, yeah, there's different entities grouping together to work together. So that's also a really, really good option as well. And as you can see on the taskbar, there's options for like highlighting words. You go ahead and click the article, you can highlight words, and if you say, oops, I don't want that, you just use the sweep eraser option here, takes it out. And so there's a lot of ways for students to customize their learning here by highlighting, annotating, listening to things audibly, having the computer read it aloud. And back to this subtask bar, you can even change the spacing to say double space in case students need that for help with dyslexia or having words too close to each other, and this really helps space it out so they have a better chance of reading it. So Read&Write provides a lot of different options to customize students' learning and to help validate their learning styles and also validate their cultures and who they are as people. Because one other option you can do here is you click on this more button, you click on options, you can actually change the read aloud voices to any language, and it also has accents for words too. So this really helps your ELL students, emerging readers, understand the information that way as well. And that will do it for the really brief tutorial today on Google Chrome's Read and Write. I hope you learned a couple things as I have while going through this. It's an excellent tool to use to really help students just be able to practice their reading, comprehend the reading in various ways that support their learning styles. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.